to my channel, Candidly Chaotic. I'm Jamie, and I am going to be sharing with you today what we are doing for my son's kindergarten year. Now, we homeschool, we use an all year round approach, and so we actually are still, it's summer right now, and so we are schooling, and we're kind of calling it kindergarten at this point, but we are taking it more slow, and we're being pretty gentle still. Not that I'm gonna get much more rigid or less gentle in the fall, but we will have more of a, I guess, rigorous, you could say, schedule. I mean, kindergarten still is not gonna be super rigorous, but we're just being very laid back about school right now. We only do it up to 3 days a week, and I just purposefully keep it scaled back. But with that said, this is our kindergarten curriculum for what I'm choosing to do for this whole year, and we'll just add to it as we need. So first of all, our Bible curriculum, we are continuing. We're about, I don't know, halfway through this preschool Bible curriculum, Exploring God's Love, and it's by Positive Action. We're really enjoying it. We're just gonna keep going. We've already kind of started every once in a while reading some Bible verses just straight out of my Bible. Sometimes my son prefers to read Bible stories out of his storybook Bibles. And so we do kind of change that up and then just talk about the things that we're reading. It depends. But to learn really important stories out of the Bible, and we really are learning more about how God loves us, and I really appreciate that approach. So that's what we're doing for our Bible. And then for reading and phonics, we are going to be using the all about reading. This is the first level, level 1, and we have done a couple lessons, not very many. We're on lesson 3. So we have done a couple lessons out of here. We liked it. However, there were a couple letters that I felt like I just wanted my son to really have a good solid knowledge about. Not knowledge, a good solid memory for. He's still mixing his B's and D's and P's and Q's, and a couple other letters here and there that every once in a while he just randomly says an odd sound for or can't remember. And I know that's really normal, and kindergarten will help clean that up, but I just wanted to, we have the opportunity, so I wanted to take a step back, not put him in this quite yet. We'll wait till the fall for this, I think. And instead, over the summer, we are gonna continue on. We started this at the end of preschool, so we're gonna just finish him out. This is Get Set for the Code by Explode the Code, and we are in B, and we're gonna do C. And then we actually take the letter tiles and cards and stuff that come with this, and we just practice those. And my son can read a little bit, and so we just use our easy readers, which I have here. He's not ready for the whole set, but we do have the Usborne, My First Reading Library, and he can do, I'd say fairly confidently, he can do to 3. After that, it gets a little too long for him, so we just practice those books pretty often. And I got the Bob Books Collection 2, which is for advanced beginners and then word families. And again, he's not quite ready for all of the books in this. We can go to, I think, about book 3 in this collection, book 4, and so we practice those and just give him a lot of reading practice on as well to kind of fill in that for now. And then in the summer or in the fall, we will get back to that. Then for handwriting, I have started the handwriting without tears. So I haven't done a bunch of it yet, but this is what we're gonna do for his kindergarten handwriting. And then I have some handwriting pages that I have him practice his name with, because we haven't really gotten into it yet, so maybe they will have us practice it, but I want him to definitely know how to write his name and be very confident with that. Then for math, We're on the primer for the Math You See, and we're a little bit over halfway through. So we're gonna keep on going with this, and then I bought the alpha to move on to when he finishes. We do a lesson maybe every other week in the Math You See primer. And then we're also doing some of these My Kindergarten Math Workbook. I got this off of Amazon. It had pretty good reviews, and so far my son has really enjoyed it. He actually requests to do this one over the primer. They are a little bit more colorful and fun, and so it's kind of like a little adventure for him to be able to do this for math instead of the Math You See. Although he likes the videos for Math You See. So that is like the bulk of our homeschooling for kindergarten. We have some extras that we're going to be doing as well. So my son loves crafts and he loves art. So we're working through the step-by-step drawing book. We're gonna keep doing that. And then I have this Usborne Complete. I just recently got a bunch of Usborne books. But I have this Usborne Complete book of art, which I don't know how, it's not exactly what I was hoping it would be when I ordered it, but it will have some ideas for art and craft things, so that we'll kind of start working through that. And then of course just random crafts that I find to go with certain stories, or that I find on the internet because of the season it is or whatever. We do a lot of those because my son really enjoys crafts, and my toddler can kind of do it along with us. I got a couple logic books because I want to get him started in this. I think he'll do well. I think it will go along with like some math and critical thinking. I just want to teach him, kind of start getting the building blocks of teaching him how to critically think in there. And then for science, so kindergarten, my main focus is his phonics, his math, like beginning math, and his handwriting. The rest of this is really just extra for fun, or just for extra. So we also are going to do some science things, again, because at the kindergarten level, it's just fun to do experiments, and my son really enjoys learning how things work and why things work. So we are adding in some stuff. I'm just using this First Illustrated Science Dictionary. We're gonna read about it. Online, I'm gonna find experiments that can go with what we're learning so we can do some fun things. And we're gonna continue in our nature notebook doing stuff with that. And that is our kindergarten curriculum. It kind of looks like a lot because there's a lot of different options. We will not do it all every day, not even close. I will be adding in some unit studies every once in a while. Right now we're doing a unit studies on like cultures and differences. So we do that every once in a while just for a fun like break from normal stuff. And that's our kindergarten year. So just hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and if it was helpful for you. And in the comments, just let me know if you have any other questions, if you want to see inside any of the curriculum that we are using, or maybe if you have some questions about how we do something else. And then if you want to hit the subscribe button, I would love to see you around here and to be able to hopefully offer some inspiration for you.